I would take probably the watermelon.
Watermelon.
Really big. Just pick it up, throw
Disagree
it
with
like
that. I'm winning. I'm winning if we fight.
Welcome to another episode of the Bears Den Pawcast, where we have the journey of how Cubs become Bears. I'm Tristan.
And I'm Gabby.
Today, we're thrilled to introduce a creative force behind the lens. Graduating at SJSH later this year, and our guest started his own business in June of 2022 called McCrea Production. He started out as a videographer, photographer, and content creator for the Battalion, YTL, and Ontario Northland. His work has also been featured in the OHL, ESPN, and the NHL.
He has also done photography for the Bay Black Party, Noah Strong, and Mr. Olympia in Las Vegas. At SJSH, he is responsible for the promotional videos and photography of our Bears teams featured on the SJSH Bears social media account. You can also find his content at his website, McCreaProductions.ca, and his YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, MC Productions. Join us as we explore the artistry and passion for his storytelling through the camera on this special episode. Let us give a warm welcome for our guest, McCrea Cazabon.
McCrea Cazabon.
Thank you. That was quite the intro.
Yeah, it was. So I want to start off with it's a heavy question, but how would you describe yourself, or how would you want people to describe you when they see you?
Yeah, well, first of all, I think like anything I do, I'm just hardworking.
Yeah.
You know? Well, that's basically what my life involves around, just being hard work. But honestly, I can't answer that question, so I'm gonna have to pass it on to you. Like, how do you do?
Honestly, when I first met you, I see what you're doing, your photography, your videography, and everything. I know you're very well known for the videography, but I can tell you're very goal-driven, I'd say, is a trait that I see. You know where you want to go. You want to work for all these big promotions, and you're already getting there already, so I see you're very goal-driven, motivated, and disciplined, too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
How did you get into your photography and videography journey?
Yeah, so a couple years back, my brother went on a trip to Thailand, and he brought his camera and like vlogged it all. So after he got back, he's like, well, I don't know how to edit. And he's like, at the time I was like making music, and I was like,
yeah,
I basically did like a lot of things involving like my computer and technology. So he knew I was like creative, so he asked me like, hey man, I want to make vlogs, why don't you edit some clips? So like I got a free trial of an Apple video software, and I basically just edited a bunch of videos for him, and then so I basically started off with editing, and then later on, like, my brother would have these, like, little events with his friends, or, like, he'd want, like, clips on social media, because he's, like, an entrepreneur, he's an actor, so he wants, like, things to, like, showcase him. So, yeah, I grabbed his Sony camera and just shot videos and photos, and it went from there to, like, hockey camps, and just, grew from there.
Yeah, and was that, like, the first time you ever really edited stuff? Like, was for your brother when he asked you for that?
Yeah, like, I had some editing in like my media arts class for Scholar. I think I was in grade 10.
Back in 10.
And yeah, like I did some of that, but like no, not too much.
Wasn't anything that you really thought?
It was just something that came out of completely nowhere. Like I was like dedicated to music, and like I didn't really like look at it that way. So I don't know.
And what made you want to turn it into a business?
So I never even realized it'd be a business. Like, it was something I loved doing. It was a hobby. Like, I didn't look at it in a business way to make money off of, just because it was something I loved doing every day. Kind of just, like, my first client, like, someone reached out. I'm not sure what my first, like, paid gig was, but they reached out, and they're like, hey, man, we'd like a video, blah, blah,
yeah.
And we'll pay you whatever your rate is. And at first, I was like, oh, they want me to pay them? Like, I was going to do it for free.
Was that surreal to hear that?
Yeah, like, it was just, like, oh, crap, like, I can make money. Like, no way. So it was, like, after that, I was like, well, I can keep doing this. Like, I started off for, like, the first year, which wasn't long ago, just doing a bunch of free work for, like, anyone I could. Reached out to companies, reached out to brands. Hey, I'll do this for free, I'll do that, just to get my name out there. And, like, that was, like, the best, that's the best, like, advice I could give to anyone, is to, like, showcase and get to more people and just honestly do it for free. Don't be in it for the money. And it's, like, yeah.
Yeah, well, that surprised me, because you've only been out for a year? For 1 year?
Yeah, it's like a year and a half, almost pushing on 2, just like, yeah, not full time, like I'm still not even full time into it, because obviously I still have school, so it's like,
Exactly,
yeah.
Well, a year and a half, that is crazy,
Yeah.
especially since your business has taken off so quickly.
Mm.
Why do you think that is?
Like I said, I networked, I made connections like anywhere I could, especially like me going to Las Vegas to film for the Cormier family. Like they went when Nick Cormier was performing in the Mr. Olympia, so I went there and I just networked with different athletes there and just like built off there. So I think like what took off was just me taking advantage of like the resources I had, especially being in high school, and reaching out to more people. So like, let's say I'm editing and making all these videos for Scholard, more kids will know who I am, and then that information will get to their parents, and say their parents have a business, they need videos, then they know exactly who to reach out to. So it's like, I think I just knew the proper way to network myself on social media and in person.
That was a great strategy.
Yes,
Doing
it
that,
was done
especially with
really
the
well for you.
connections in school and everything.
Mhm.
Yeah. And a question I actually always had for you, I never even asked you this when we were outside of school, just hanging out in general. Before going down that path of videography and just content creation, what did you want to do, like before that, for a career?
Well, just because it's still early in like my life, like I still have so much time. I'd never really had like a career path. Like my mom's a real estate agent. I always liked the business side of like real estate
Yeah,
and things like
sure.
that. So like that was an idea, but I had no idea still. Like me being in grade 10, finding it, like I wasn't a thought in my mind what I would do for my business. So
What's inspired you to make music then?
so it was kind of like, my first song was on like an iPad. It was kind of just because, it was like COVID area, so it was kind of online school, so I kind of just like saw it. I don't know what like triggered me. Like I had buddies that like made music. His name's Liam Farquhar, like a lot of people know him. And he kind of just like got me into it, and I kind of just started making like on GarageBand, and like it went from there. But yeah, it was kind of just that creative aspect. I could do my own thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I know what you mean.
yeah.
And the reel highlighted the adversity you faced in that one Instagram reel. You know the one I'm talking about?
Mhm.
The one I posted, blew up a bit.
Yeah.
How did you face that, like, the reel highlighted the adversity you faced in that video. How do you deal with adversity or negative comments that come your way?
Yeah, so I don't really like listen to it, 'cause at the end of the day it's like it's something I love to do, and it's like I'm like reaching that discomfort of trying something new, and like I'm passionate about something, so doing something I love. So at the end of the day there'll always be someone hating. It's either like a jealousy thing or they're unmotivated to do it themselves, so they'll put someone else down for it. It's literally anytime, you'll see this anywhere you go, if someone's doing something different, someone will hate on it, no matter what.
Yeah, no matter how good
someone
you do.
will have an opinion on it, either negative or positive. So it just how you take that in, and not listening to people. I think it's like very important, because people will always like put you down for something you love doing, but you just you gotta keep doing.
You gotta keep pushing no matter
Yeah.
what people say, right?
Yeah,
Follow
exactly.
your dreams.
Yeah, that's how I took it, and then I made videos out of it, and one blew up. I got like 100-something thousand on Instagram, which was to my favor. So
I mean, did it ever affect you in the beginning when you were receiving such like hidden adversity like that in the beginning?
yeah, like at first, like sure I'd get like down about it. Same with like music. Music was more like hate just because it was music. But like with the video thing, like sure, like I still get it every day. Like people will come up to me and like, or like I'll see people from afar pointing at me, or like at the end of the day I don't care, because I love doing it.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing something with my life that I want to do, so it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah, as long as you're
It's
doing
fine.
what you're doing, you're successful, you're happy with it. What else do you
Exactly.
need? Who cares
Yeah.
what people say?
Exactly.
Hey Piers, is your sleep schedule messed up? Are you just so tired of being in school? Well, did you know that March break starts on Friday the 8th? Rest up, Piers, and spend some time with friends and families. We return on March 18th. What's the hardest part about your job?
Well, every high school kid knows this. It's probably time. Like, me still having like 3 classes a day and a couple jobs on top of that. Like, it's time, trying to find time to fit certain clients in at certain times. That's always like hard. Also finding time to edit. But I still need to have good health and sleep on top of that, and find time to work out. So it's like, yeah, honestly,
Busy
just
schedule.
yeah, just time. You do boxing and all that, so it's like, yeah, finding time to do things. It's like you're only limited to so much. So
Yeah, that's true, dude. And during that, what did you find was what might have surprised you in that aspect of videography? Did anything surprise you that you might have found easier than you would have thought, or harder than you would have thought?
I would say surprised me maybe was like how much my work can affect someone's life.
Yeah.
Like especially like if I do a wedding video, like it really like, and I notice it like touches someone like a lot. Like I could like I capture the moment. So yeah, it could affect someone's life like really like big. You know, capturing their favorite moment on camera, making a video out of it, and it's just like whenever I do sports videos, it's like I captured that. Like one time I captured someone's first shot and goal in their OHL season.
No way.
And it was the teddy bear toss goal too, so everyone was throwing teddy bears on, and it was like I caught that guy's first ever OHL goal.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a key memory.
And then that went on to show on ESPN and Bar Down, and like those big companies posted that on Instagram. And it's just like, that's like, you know, creating the memories. Like the surprising part, I didn't realize how like it can impact someone's life. Like,
That's something I really admire about the arts. No matter what you do,
Yeah,
it will
exactly.
always touch someone.
literally anything in the art, it touches someone.
Hockey, curling, skiing, volleyball, basketball. Coming down to the gym on March 21st for our Winter Sports Celebration Assembly. Roll beers.
People that you know you for your photography and videography work. However, you've also dabbled in music production. Are you still doing anything for that? Or do you even see like a route where you go down that path again?
So no, I'm not. Like I'm not making music still because I'm pretty like busy. But I still have like my studio and stuff. Like that's what I edit with. Like I have like all the same equipment.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I help people like if they ever want to record a song. Like I'm like, yeah, man, my studio's free. You can come over. Like Sam, for example, came down from Paris. He's a music producer. He makes music. And then now he's recording like an album in my room.
Yeah, I've seen the
and
work.
I'm helping him with it. So like once in a while, like I'll get into it just for fun, just because like music's fun. Everyone loves music. It's like, but yeah, like I have worked with like artists to like film them videos and photos and stuff. But like I'm not in the music recording side of things.
Yeah, so right now it's like that set on the videography work and everything.
But yeah, still music's still a huge part of my life. No matter video editing, what
Yeah.
song I'm picking, who I'm working with, it's always key in any artwork.
So it's like I never say never, you never know. Could back in the future.
It could
maybe
come
revisit.
back. You never know. Yeah.
If you had time, do you think you would do it still?
Yeah, like I would like it's fun to do, like, you know, creating melodies, writing lyrics. But yeah, maybe if I had more time, like we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, on the topic of working with people, is there a dream celebrity you'd like to work with?
Not necessarily, like I've never looked at it that way. Like I'm always like grateful for whoever I'd work with. There's some like YouTube cinematographers I watch all the time. They give me a bunch of motivation.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't like thought about like someone key I would like to work with. Like your passion's MMA. Like do you have someone you'd like to like spar with or train with? Like.
Well, yeah, of course, there's many champions out there that I'd love to, but like you said too, I'm very grateful for the people that I surround myself with, or that I get to train with. So, not really on my mind either.
Yeah. Makes sense. Do you have anyone like popular you'd love to guide you and like?
Not really. I really love your answer. Just being grateful for her.
Yeah, she's pretty great. Yeah, it's like a hard question I think for anyone to like I'm sure everyone has that one person they love and like I would love to work with them, but like I'm honestly like there's so much like so many knowledgeable people out there. It's like I'd be grateful for anyone that could help me in my art. So yeah, like, that's honestly.
Yeah, I would love to train with Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
But where would you like to see your business go? Like what dreams and aspirations do you have for yourself?
Well, I hope to like expand just out like even outside of North Bay, like, but also like hire people and help kids my age now and give them the opportunities that I have. Even when I'm older, it could be cool if I move this into a bigger brand than just the McCrea production, just me. It'd be cool, like, you know, I could get kids from high school or people less fortunate than I am right now, and get them the right equipment and help them with creativity, and like I think that'd be a cool, you know, like that'd be nice.
Yeah, for sure. You're like paving the path, right? To the next
like
generation.
I feel like in 2024 now there's so many new opportunities for jobs, especially in the creative industry. Like every business you see needs advertisement, photos. It's just the new thing. Like everyone needs social media. So I feel like I could help a lot of kids, like in a positive way to make money, or not even money, just be creative and just learn new things and to get out of their comfort zone and try something new instead of feeling like they're locked, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Bears. is, do you love sports? More importantly, do you love badminton? Come on out to SJSH on March 27th to support your badminton team against Algonquin. Roll Bears! Okay, so we're about to move into our rapid fire questions. You can only answer like a sentence. It doesn't need to be long. You can redirect it to us.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
But that being said,
Yeah.
if you had to defend yourself with a fruit, what type of fruit would it be?
You know, I thought about this for a long time. I would say like a pineapple.
Pineapple?
Well, just like any fruit can be used as a weapon, but like probably a pineapple, you know, because it's got the
pointy,
stem. You
yeah.
can stab
Yeah.
in it, whack you with spikes. You know. What would you pick, Tristan?
I would take probably the watermelon.
Watermelon.
Really big. Just pick it up. Throw
Disagree
it
with
like
that. I'm winning.
that.
I'm winning if we fight. What about you, Gabby?
Probably a strawberry. It's unconventional. It's unconventional, but you can get creative with it.
Interesting.
If we get 5 likes, Tristan McCrea will fight. Watermelon and
It's
a
gonna happen.
pineapple.
Pick a date. Pick a date. We're fighting.
The moment everyone's been waiting for. And moving
happen.
to the next one. What is the most beautiful place you've ever been to?
Well, I haven't done much traveling yet. When I was like 8, I went to Cuba. But when I graduate, I'm definitely like I'm taking the year off. Like I'm obviously focusing on my business, but I'm also just gonna travel and like I said, network still.
Network.
Yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, I think I might be going back to Paris for a little bit. Just experiencing like that Europe culture, is something new.
Whole different vibe.
And yeah, me and my brother want to also travel to Asia for a bit. Check the Philippines, you know, go to the Philippines. Yeah. You know, back to like Thailand if he wants to go there, or Vietnam. Like, just like it'd be interesting to experience new things, and like I can like film new things and travel, and it'd be a good opportunity. Like I think why not do it while I'm still young, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You have all the time right now.
Exactly.
If you could switch lives with anyone for a day, who would it be?
To be honest with you, I wouldn't switch it with anyone. Like,
What if it was fictional?
I don't even like. I have no idea who I would like. Like, I want to live my own life, honestly. So it's like
Yeah.
I don't really like know. Like nothing comes on the top of my head who I'd want to switch my life with. Do any of you have anyone?
Honestly, doesn't come to mind either.
Really? You,
Beyonce.
Tristan? You don't want?
Beyonce.
Yeah,
Beyonce?
that's a good answer. She's the queen of music. So
She is.
yeah.
And what is your go-to karaoke song? See, we're on topic of music.
What about you?
Locked Out of Heaven, Bruno Mars.
I love that song.
I don't have a song, but yeah, I could rock with some Bruno Mars. You know, Tate McRae, she's new.
Yeah.
Almost her name's Tate McRae. She's good. You know, I could rock with her.
You've never
I'll
heard
check her
of
out.
Tate McRae?
I haven't, no. I guess I've been under a rock.
She's good.
Yeah.
But you know, like
What's the song
I
you
listen
recommend?
like rap music too. Like I like Travis Scott or like Don
Mhm.
Toliver. They're good, but you want me to start singing a song? Is that
No. What's
Yes.
a song you
No.
recommend from Tate McRae?
I don't know like the names of them, but they're good.
Okay.
My girlfriend plays them all the time in the car, so they're I like them. So
Well, what's the most exciting thing on your bucket list?
I would say like in terms of like because videography is like my life, so it's like probably shooting for like NHL teams, like being their main like creative director of like running out their account would be cool. But also like another thing I thought would be cool is like touring with like a DJ or something and like shooting. Like I shoot for like YTL here, but it'd be cool to like shoot for like a DJ if they tour around like the world, these huge events. It'd be pretty cool. Like getting just the atmosphere of people
Yeah.
in different locations and.
Anyone in mind?
No one in mind. Like not exactly in mind, just in general. Like there's so many big DJs out there that are good. Like cool. It'd be cool. But like honestly, yeah, being in charge of like any big organization would be a bucket list. Like,
Yeah. And as we conclude our show, we would like to know what is the best advice you were given that you live by, or that you've just heard in general that it's a quote that goes with you throughout the day.
it's not like word for word, but it's just do what you
Yeah.
love no
Yeah.
matter what. Like not for the money, not for anything. Just you'll be genuinely happy in life if
Yeah.
you do what you love.
'Cause like you
and you
said-
don't do it for the money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Because when you
Like
started
it's-
your thing, you weren't in for the money, right?
Exactly. Still not. Like
Still not.
I never will be. I do it because I love it. No matter what happens, I'll still do it. And yeah. Like. Do you live by anything? Any of you, both of you? Do you have any quotes on your wall when you wake up? I feel like you would.
I don't, dude.
You don't?
I don't know. I know. I don't have any Muhammad Ali quotes.
Coming
up
from the
there.
guy that thinks he's better than Muhammad Ali.
Come on. But discipline is always a big thing for me. I always think you got to be disciplined in life with everything you do.
You're one of those one-word guys. Just
Yeah.
Famous quotes. Discipline.
And you, Gabby?
I don't have one, so I'm going to be cliche with it. Live, laugh, love.
Live, laugh, love?
Laugh, love. Yeah, it's a great one.
Well, I think that calls it for episode 2. And I really just want to say, man, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day
Got you, bro.
to come here. You know, I've already learned a bit about you, spending time with you here, coming to the country, but
Coming
I'm
to
glad,
coming
you
to
know.
film your fights and stuff.
yeah. But yeah, man, thanks again for coming.
Yeah, no
I really
problem.
do appreciate that.
As someone who doesn't know you, it was really nice to hear about your dedication and the process that got you to where you are today.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to appreciate. I mean, I'm honored to be on episode 2, first student here. So
First student on the podcast.
yeah, thank you.
Well, this concludes episode 2. Thank you for listening, and thank you to McCrea Cazabon once again.
Until next time, roll
Roll
bears.
bears.
And 5 likes. Me and McCrea at the farewell.
It's happening.
I'll use my choice of fruit, which is the watermelon, and he'll use his.
I'll whack him with the pineapple. He'll be crying.
Yeah.
It'll happen.
Follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube at SJSH Bearsden Pawcast.